Hello. Well, this is how I start my day. I like to get up early before my child gets up. Right now it's a little late. It's around almost 8 o'clock. I got up around about 7 o'clock. That's a little late for me, but I still got up a little early before I leave the house, just to I like to prep myself, just sit with myself, talk to myself, just get my day started. Um, Take a shower if I'm going to take a shower, just to relax and cleanse a little more or whatever. Or just set the tone for the day for me. Do me some meditation, sit in meditation for a while, work on some things that I want to get done. Because it's like, as a single mom, you got to find some time for yourself. And I like to work on myself, work on my mental health, work on whatever I'm working on. And you got to find that time, you know, early. So before you get to dealing with anybody, you have to find that time to work on yourself. And that's what I do. I like to get up around 4 o'clock, but lately my body has just been very tired because I have to literally force myself to sleep. And my body had just been very tired. So I was like, okay, today's gonna be the first day, like, you know what? It's time to really just get on here, tell your stories, tell a little more about yourself, tell who you are behind that smile, show who you are behind that smile. You know, it's people that you may connect with, or just be you. And that's why I said, girl, I'm just gonna get on here and I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna talk. um, I really used to talk a lot. What really pushed me to talk a lot is when my daughter Serenity passed in 2019. Like, I was like, it's a lot. I can't hold it in. So I just started just talking a lot, just talking about different things that was going on in my life. But life kept lifing, and life kept lifing after that, and life kept lifing some more while I was grieving. I said, well, shoot, I literally got tired. So I found myself pushing myself back into the shell, back in hermit mode. I'm like, girl, nope. Come out of that shell. You gotta come out of that shell. You got to express yourself, because I love helping people. But, just sometimes just helping people require you to just talk, just tell your story. And I'm like, some stories I suppress. I never want to come out and talk about. I never wanted to let the world know about those stories. But I'm like, it started affecting me in a negative way. I started to feel like angry. I would start getting angry and stuff. I'm like, no, I came a long way to be getting angry again. Like, I don't like that person. I don't like to be angry. Um, so I was like, well, just let those stories out. Allow yourself to heal, because, you're not suppressing it anymore. You're sharing that story. You're letting it out. You're being vulnerable with yourself. You're talking about it. And that was the whole point of creating this channel, was to express myself, to talk about what I was going through, to show people my journey. And I was like, you know what? I haven't been doing that. So I was like, today it's time to be consistent. It's time to really just show up and to express and talk about what I'm going through. Ain't no sense to me going back in the shell, hiding it, because it's only affecting me. It's affecting my mental health. It's affecting how I think, how I interact with others. And I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that part of me. I like the loving part of me. I don't like that angry side of me. So I said, well, I'm just going to pick up the camera and just start focusing more on expressing myself. This is what I'm going through, because I'm not ashamed of anything. It was just some stories I just didn't want to talk about. But I know I need to talk about it. I need to release it from me, release that energy from me, and let that energy go. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna press record. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about what I'm feeling, because I looked at it like, you said you want to therapy yourself, so you're therapying yourself by expressing yourself. Expressing yourself with the world. You're not alone. And I want people to know, you're not alone. What you're going through, you're not alone. But how can people know that if we're holding our stories in? If I'm holding my story and not sharing, somebody out there needs to know, look, you're not alone. And I like to feel like, I'm not alone in connecting with people. So I was like, girl, share your stories. Just talk. You don't have to just express yourself how you feel. But yeah, like I said, I found myself going back into a shell. I was like, no, you got to get out. You got to talk. Don't go back in that shell. Continue to express yourself. It's healthy for you. I mean, I grew up not really expressing my feelings. I will always put my feelings on paper. But then over time, like, I stopped writing. I stopped doing poetry. I stopped expressing myself. Then I found myself like, look, I don't even know how to express myself anymore. I don't even know how to tell how I'm feeling, because I'm like, okay, I get angry. So how do I really express myself to just tell people how I'm feeling without getting angry, without feeling like, they're judging me? Because I don't like getting judged. I don't care, but at the same token, I don't like to be judged. Like, I am sensitive. So I'm like, okay, just work on your feelings. I said, well, maybe if I just talk about how I'm feeling and just let it out how it is instead of just thinking about it so much, maybe that'll help me. A different outlet for me instead of writing it down all the time. Just a new way for me is just, I said, well, I'm going to just talk about it. Just putting it on paper. I was talking to myself with it, but now just talking about it. Just talking about it in front of the camera, just expressing it to the world, because I'm still really talking to myself. I'm only talking to a camera. I just then decided to post it. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to express myself and keep coming more out of my shell and start telling more of my stories. Because, writing it, I was sharing a lot on Snapchat, and I was like, they're not seeing my face. I felt like people need to see my face. People need to connect with me on my face. But on the same time, it's not about the other people. I need to connect with me. I need to share my feelings. I need to tell how I'm going. So that's why I like to get up a little early, go ahead and sit with myself, set my day, and meditate. Like, if I don't meditate, like, I feel like it does something to me. I don't like really going out around people if I haven't meditated early, set with myself. Like, I feel like I'm giving other people my time when I haven't gave my time to myself first, because I'm big on the self-love and loving yourself first. And I said, well, you got to give yourself time first. So, but I like getting up at 4 or 5 o'clock. Anything past that is late to me. 7, 8 o'clock is late to me, because now it's like everybody is up. But it's still fine. My body needs to rest. I'll share more of that story, why I have been so tired, why I said my body needs to rest. But that's another story. That's another video. But like, I'll get up, I'll write, I'll read me a book, or I just sit quiet talking to myself, talking to God, source, listening what I need to do next, what I need to do, and just relaxing with myself, stretching, doing yoga or something like that. Like I like to go ahead I like to go ahead and get up and do that and just start my day doing that. And I was like, okay, I know I have a lot to talk about. I know I could get on here and make a quick little video. I could take 20 minutes out the day and just make a video and just express how I'm doing. Because, I may be feeling good at the moment, but in the next moment, I may be feeling like, oh, I don't want to talk. But then that's probably the time where I need to talk is when I don't feel like talking. I don't want to talk about what I'm going through. I probably need to talk at that time or whatever. But I said, well, that's what I do because as a single mom, I do have to get out there and, do my gig work and stuff 7 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. But I was like, you know what? I'm like really getting tired of that because it's a lot on my body. It's a lot of times I just really don't even want to get out. I just want to lay around and relax, but I know bills got to be paid, stuff got to be paid. I got to eat. My child has to eat. So I just have to do what I got to do. But like I said, just express yourself. Just get in front of the camera for those who like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm kind of shy of the camera. I'm shy of the camera too. And I was a lot shy of the camera too. But it was just one day, I said, you know what? I'm going to get in front of this camera. You want to know why? Because I want to do something different. I want to be something different. And to do that, it's going to cause you to be a little uncomfortable. And it is uncomfortable getting in front of the camera. But I said, well, do it anyways. Stretch yourself a little bit and keep stretching yourself. Get in front of the camera, talk to yourself, press record. You just got to get out your head, not be sitting there thinking about, oh, well, what people going to say? What am I going to say? We all have a lot to talk about because I know I do. And I was like, dang, what am I going to say? What am I going to talk about? We'll talk about the stuff that you talk about when nobody's watching. Talk about the stuff that you write down. Talk about the stuff that you done been through. Talk about your stories. Like, share your stories. Like, let it out. Release that energy from you. To me, releasing that energy, it does help me heal. It's like a weight lifted off of me. And I'm like, okay, I get to, I feel lighter. I feel good that I done open up and I shared it. I feel good that, I don't have to hold that in anymore. I don't have to suppress it. To me, it's unhealthy. And at that time, it was leading to a lot of health conditions for me. And not anymore because I've been expressing myself. I've been letting it out. I get in front of the camera. I share different parts of me. But I say, girl, don't go back. Don't go back in that shell. You're going to keep pushing. You're going to keep pushing. You're going to keep getting in front of that camera. No matter if you don't want to get in front of the camera, just pick up the phone, press record, and just talk. Show people your life. Show people what you're going through. Show people what you've been through. Show people where you lived at. Just talk. Just get on there and just talk and just express yourself. Because what I realize is life gonna keep lifing. And for me, when life keep lifing and that stuff get to adding up and piling up, that's a lot. It kind of feel like, at times I feel like I'm suffocating because it's so much. I'm like, okay, I want to share this, but then a whole bunch more piled out on me. And a whole lot more piled out on me. And I'm like, okay, how can I share that when I'm going through this right now? I know I need to share X, Y, and Z, but now I'm going through this right now. Now I'm going through this. Life gonna keep life. And so I said, well, you know what? just start sharing that. No matter if life, study life, and share that. Just get on the camera and just keep talking and share that, or whatever it is. But I said, well, I'm just gonna start giving y'all videos of me out, what I'm doing, different things I do to help me, things that helped me before, and just, kind of talk and kind of show up every day. Because that's what my channel is about, is my journey, my healing journey, things that I've been through. Um, but, yeah. So, like, right now, I'm about to do my affirmations, probably write some more affirmations or whatever, meditate again, do some deep breaths, and go ahead and go and get out the house or whatever, see what gig work is out there, gonna start my day getting out the house and go make some money. Still got to put some action and work in, because at the end of the day, bills still got to get paid. No matter what I'm working on, bills still got to get paid or whatever. So, yeah. I think, well, that's all I want to talk about. Thank you for listening, and go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button, and expect more stories from me. Y'all have a good day.